Hey guys, so basically I haven't posted in a while. I just wanted to do a quick video about the stuff I've done in quarantine, right? Yeah. So basically all I did was eat, sleep and watch movies all day. I think in total I watched like 68 movies, which is a lot of movies. Like it's a lot. But yeah, I just want to do a quick video just highlighting the movies I liked and the ones I didn't like, the ones I was watching for the first time, and the ones I was watching again. Okay, yeah. So I watched a bunch of movies again, like a bunch of superhero DC and Marvel movies, like Wonder Woman, Aquaman, and Shazam. I watched them all again. I watched Justice League again, and Justice League is a movie. It's like Captain Marvel. It gets better each time you watch the movie, and yeah, I had fun with those. Those were the nights where I was like, yeah, this movie is good, and I'll just have a chill time watching it, and yeah, I loved most of the movies I watched, and I just got reminded of how good Aquaman, Shazam, and Wonder Woman were. They were like game changing, like so good movies, and I'm just happy that DC Fandom is also coming out in August, which is like the virtual convention for DC, and I'm gonna be part of it, and I'm gonna see what cool stuff they announce for their movie stuff. Oh my gosh, I'm like stuff. So I also watched a bunch of movies for the first time. Like one of the ones I really liked that got me really in the feels and stuff and got me really sad. It was Onward by Pixar. They released it this year, right before the coronavirus, and like it got released in cinemas for like I think 1 week, but it didn't have any time to do well. But I thought if it did have the chance, it would do really well because I really like this movie a lot. It's such a good movie, Onward, and gives such good messages. Like I know that sounds cringe, but it's a really good movie. And at the end, I got really sad, and might have you. I will not confirm or deny that I cried at the end, but yeah, I really liked that one. And on the topic of animated movies, I was thinking we could talk about the other animated movies I watched. Most for the first time, some for the second or third time. For the first time, I watched Ralph Breaks the Internet, and I liked it, but it wasn't a good movie at all. Ralph in the movie is just I can't with him. He's such a controlling, like such a I and when he put the virus in the game that Penelope wanted to stay in, I was just like, that's just evil. Like, why would you ruin something for your friend just because you and them don't want the same thing? That's too clingy, and I feel like he did that. That was evil. That was something evil that he did. So I really didn't like that. But overall, the movie was good. And also, I watched The Incredibles 2, for the second time, and it's just such a good movie. The lighting, the animation, the fight scenes, and Elastigirl having all the action scenes and doing so well, and then Mr. Incredible having the like scenes at home and the slow and sad scenes. It was really good. I really liked it. One of my favorite animated movies of all time, along with Onward. I also watched Spies in Disguise by Tom Holland and Will Smith. It was fine. It wasn't great. It was kind of boring, kind of too nonsensical, but it was fine. I had a good time watching it. Yeah, I also have a confession to make. I'll put my hands up and say, around the 50-ish movies, when I watched 50 movies, I was like, I'm gonna die. I'm so bored. And after 50, I was like, I was just going into obscure movies. Like, I didn't know what to watch. So I was just like, fine, I'll give them a chance. And I watched the two live action Teenage Mutant TMNT movies. Why was that so hard to say? Oh, I was tongue twister. I watched both of them, and I actually liked them. it was a guilty pleasure, but I actually liked them, and I thought for all the hate that Megan Fox got, she actually did a great job in both of the movies as the female lead, and the Turtles are good. They're good movies. Yeah, that's all I need to say. They're good. They're guilty pleasures, but I like them. They're not as bad as many people put them out to be. And also, I wanted to include, also with the motion capture, I wanted to include the. I watched Venom again for like the third time, and it's such a good movie, and I don't know why it got such bad reviews. I'm happy it did really well in the box office because I really enjoyed it, and I thought from those category of movies which have these big like VFX glob fights at the end, third act fights where the two people are just hitting each other and VFX just glob. I think it was one of the good ones. I thought the fight between Raya and Venom was actually pretty well done. Yeah, and I'm so excited for Let There Be Carnage next year in the summer. Another thing that I want to mention, this isn't a movie, but I've been watching it weekly. It's a really good DC TV show, and it's much better than the horrid CW shows, which are another level of cringe, if you know what I mean. It's Stargirl. It sounds like cringe and babyish and like a girly TV show, but it's actually so much better than that. The characters are well thought out, and the VFX budget is so good. I just really like it so much. It's like such a good TV show, and it has a really good RT score on Rotten Tomatoes as well. And yeah, and I'm just happy it got really good reviews, but not many people are watching it, which is sad because I really want that second season, even though even the first season isn't out yet, and I'm so excited for the next episode, which is gonna air on Tuesday, Shiv Part 1. Yeah, and I just really like it a lot. Stargirl, you should watch it. I also wanted to add, lastly, that I watched the live action remakes of the Disney classics. I watched Beauty and the Beast, I watched The Lion King, and I watched Aladdin. And all three of them are so good. They're so good. And personally, this might be controversial, but I haven't watched the animated Lion King, which many of you are probably going to be like, what? It's a classic. Why haven't you watched it? But I don't know, I just don't like watching old movies. And the new one, because I went into it fresh and I didn't think it was a blatant copy of the original, I had a really fun time watching it. Yeah. And I forgot to mention this while I was talking about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I also watched Power Rangers 2017 one. And it was good. I love Power Rangers. My childhood was basically Scooby-Doo and Power Rangers. And on that fact, I also watched Scoob. I didn't like Scoob. It didn't feel like a Scooby-Doo movie. It felt like a Hanna-Barbera, like mishmash of their characters. Like, it was basically a Blue Falcon movie. Or Captain Falcon, I don't even remember the name. I didn't like it at all, Scoob. And I can't believe they sidelined the main gang. And, like, it's called Scoob. Like, I can't believe. I didn't like it. But I really like Power Rangers. And because they were my childhood, I'm excited. I hope that Warner Brothers with Hasbro quickly brings them back to the big screen, because they can have such great movies. They're the freaking Power Rangers. And I'm just sad that their first outing was panned by audiences and critics. So, what's your guys' opinion on this whole quarantine thing? What do you guys do? Usually this is just a time where it's just, I feel like it's like the Truman Show or like any other movie where it's a time loop. It's not a time loop in Truman Show, but it's like you're living the same day over and over and over and over and over again. And it's kind of like depressing and sad in a way. And I've been playing a lot of Fortnite, and I've been watching movies all day, which is a sad life to live. A sad life to live, I know. But there's nothing much else to do, and I feel like this quarantine after this, I'm just gonna be like, what now? You know what I mean? So, I had a fun time talking about the movies I watched in quarantine and what I did. So, I don't know why my comments are turned off. I don't know how. I'll try and look into it before posting this video. I'll see, and I'll see if I can get the comments back. But for now, I'll see you guys in the next video. I had a really fun time discussing. Bye. This is Editing Amar, and I forgot to mention, I also watched the Kingsman movies, both of them, Kingsman 1, Kingsman 2, and I really enjoyed them a lot. They're really good movies, and Kingsman 1 was really good. Kingsman 2 was not as good, but I really like the villain in Kingsman 2. She does a really good job, and she's so charismatic and stuff, and I really like the villain. And yeah, I both of them are really good movies, and I really like them. Yeah, I have nothing more to say. You should watch the Kingsman movies. They're really good.